I met my wife at the midnight masquerade, where she danced like shadow given grace. Her mask was black silk and silver stars. Her laugh sparkled like champagne. Her touch felt like fate. "Show me your face," I begged at midnight. "Marry me first," she whispered. "Accept my eternal mask as my only condition. Love makes fools of princes." I said yes. Now, 3 years later, I watch her dance at another masquerade. Still graceful, still masked, still perfect. But this time, I notice something different. In mirrors, she casts no reflection. And behind her mask, nothing moves when she laughs. The court called it a romantic folly. "A bride who never shows her face?" they whispered. "A vow of eternal masking?" But I was enchanted. Every dance, every laugh, every mysterious smile glimpsed beneath black silk made me fall deeper. She arrived with spring, they said. No one knew from where. No family attended our wedding. No past explained her presence. Just grace in motion and mystery in silk. "The mask stays," she said on our wedding night, "even in intimacy, even in sleep." I agreed. Love drunk, mystery blind. The masquerade never ended. Different masks for different occasions. Gold for court functions. Silver for moonlit gardens. Black for our bedroom. Each more beautiful than the last. But small things began to trouble. How servants who glimpsed her changing masks disappeared. How mirrors in her chambers were always covered. How she never ate, just pretended, moving food around plates. "My love," I asked once, "what color are your eyes?" "Whatever color you imagine," she laughed. But her laugh started sounding hollow. Like echo in empty rooms, like wind through dead trees, like nothing human at all. Other nobles began wearing masks at court, following her fashion, they claimed, but their eyes held fear. Their voices trembled. Their children cried at her approach. Last night, I found her old masks in a hidden chamber. Dozens of them. Centuries of them. Some ancient as dust. All holding traces of past lives. Past courts, past princes, and in each eye-hole, darkness deeper than silk. Darkness that moved. Darkness that watched. The investigation began with a painting. Ancient, hidden in the castle's deepest gallery. A masked lady dancing with a long-dead prince. Her mask, black silk, silver stars. Identical to my wife's. The date, 1647. I found more. A sketch from 1723. A portrait from 1856. A photograph from 1912. Different eras. Different princes. Same mask, same dance, same fate. My wife caught me studying them. "Fascinating resemblance," she said, mask tilted just so. "Perhaps I'm wearing a family heirloom. Perhaps you're wearing the original." Her laugh echoed wrong. "What an imagination you have, my love." But that night, the paintings vanished. I started watching closer. How she moved too perfectly in darkness. How shadows bent wrong around her mask. How her touch grew colder each night. The court historian found records. Prince Edward's mysterious bride, eternally masked. Duke William's veiled lady, who danced until his death. Count Richard's masked love, who vanished after his funeral. Each story ended the same. Dead princes. Missing wives. Empty masks. My wife's behavior shifted subtly. More midnight dances. More masked balls. More nobles joining her eternal masquerade. But their masks looked wrong now. Hollow. Empty. Like something had eaten what lived behind them. "Dance with me," she'd whisper each night. And I'd follow, watching her reflection, or lack of it, in passing mirrors. Feeling her grip grow stronger. noticing how other dancers moved like puppets, how music sounded like screams slowed down. Last week, I found her changing masks. For one moment, between silk and shadow, I saw nothing. Void. Hunger shaped like a woman. She turned, caught me watching. Curious, my prince? What are you? A dancer. Her mask smiled somehow. A collector. A keeper of faces. The other princes. All wanted to see beneath the mask. She stepped closer. All learned too late that mystery should stay mysterious. And their courts joined my masquerade. Her hand touched my cheek. As yours will soon. Now I understand why nobles wear masks, why servants disappear, why mirrors stay covered. She's collecting faces, souls, lives behind masks. Tonight's another ball, another dance, another step closer to whatever waits behind black silk. My wife stands in our chamber, choosing masks. One for her, one for me. Which do you prefer? She asks. Gold for glory? Silver for secrets? Black for truth? Her laugh shivers air. Not ready for that one, my love. But I see now. Each mask she offers holds something. Something that once was human. Something that once had a face. Something that once was prince. The masquerade never ends. It just claims new dancers, new faces, new courts. And my wife, my eternal dancer, my masked collector, she keeps dancing, keeps smiling, keeps gathering faces behind silk, until no one remembers what truth looks like beneath. The midnight ball became our battlefield. Masked nobles spun like puppets. Music wailed like dying things. My wife, my collector, my demon, danced at the center of her web. Last dance, my prince? Her mask gleamed. Before you join my eternal masquerade? Show me, I demanded. Show what's beneath. Are you sure? Her head tilted. Others have begged the same. Look how they dance now. The nobles twirled faster, masks slipping, showing empty darkness where faces should be, showing what happens when mystery consumes truth. Your collection grows impressive, I said. 3 centuries of curious princes. She circled me. 3 centuries of courts who wanted to see beneath silk. And what did they see? Everything. Her laugh echoed wrong. Nothing. The space between faces. The hunger that wears beauty like a mask. The music crescendoed. Dancers spun faster. Masks began falling. Time to choose, she purred. Join my dance willingly, or see what makes men beg for masks to hide behind. I drew my sword. Show me. Brave prince. Her hands rose to silk strings. Foolish prince. The mask fell. Horror has no language. Void has no description. Hunger has no face. But she had them all. Every face she'd stolen. Every soul she'd claimed. Every prince who'd loved mystery more than truth. They screamed from the abyss where her face should be. Begged from the darkness that wore their stolen skin. Wept from the nothing that danced through centuries. Beautiful, isn't it? Things that weren't tongues shaped words. Why else would I hide it behind such pretty silk? The court collapsed. Masks shattered. Faces fell like autumn leaves. Reality tore where she smiled. Now you see, she reached for me with hands that weren't hands. Why the masquerade never ends. My sword passed through shadow. My courage met void. My love faced truth. And in that moment, I understood. Some mysteries need masks. Some dances end in darkness. Some loves consume more than hearts. She leaned close. This thing, this hunger, this eternal dancer. Ready to wear your final mask, my love? They say my court still dances. Behind locked gates, behind covered mirrors, behind eternal masks. The ball never ends. The music never stops. The dancers never rest. And my wife, my beautiful void, my masked collector, she keeps finding new partners. Travelers whisper about lights in palace windows, shadows waltzing without bodies, music played by invisible hands, laughter that sounds like silk tearing. I dance too, of course, behind my golden mask, behind my empty smile, behind the face I chose to wear forever. Sometimes, in whatever passes for dawn in our eternal ball, I watch new nobles arrive, drawn by mystery, enchanted by her grace, doomed by curiosity. She greets them wearing different masks, black silk for princes, silver stars for dukes, golden tears for kings. They all ask the same question: what's beneath? They all learn the same truth: everything, nothing. The space where reality fears to dance. My wife moves among them like shadow given form, collecting faces, gathering souls, adding dancers to her endless masquerade. The mirrors stay covered. The windows stay dark. The masks stay eternal. But sometimes, when the music sounds most like screaming, I remember how she felt like fate, how mystery became hunger, how love wore void like a veil. New princes come seeking her hand. New courts join our dance. New masks hide old horrors. And I, her eternal partner, her first love, her favorite empty face, I dance on. Because that's the true curse. Not seeing beneath the mask. Not joining her dark court. Not losing your face to void, but remembering. Remembering what it was to be human. Remembering what it was to have truth. Remembering what it was to love mystery more than life. So let them whisper about masked balls. Let them wonder about eternal dances. Let them dream of beautiful mystery. Some masks never fall. Some dances never end. Some loves consume everything, even the memory of having a face at all. And somewhere, behind black silk and silver stars, my wife keeps smiling, keeps dancing, keeps collecting, until every face wears her eternal mask.